you okay with us being here?
Lady.
Lady, lady. Yes. Ashley. Is it a lady Ashley is talking to? Or are you referring to Ashley?
It just said Ashley, I'm not kidding.
Whoa! Ashley just got your name. She has now ascended. I don't know if you heard that, Pip, but your sister from another mister here, Piper, just said we should put Pip on FaceTime.
That was crazy.
That's a good way to end the night, though.
Yeah.
Great way to end the night.
Wild.
Okay, we need to.
What is that?
coordinate now.
Yeah, what was that sound?
What?
I thought that was you rolling something.
I thought that was you rolling something.
At first I thought it was outside, but then it sounded like it was something.
That was.
That sounded like it was from in here. What was that?
Yeah, but that switch does not seem to do it. It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Let me see if there's a switch over here. These switches here.
That was not us.
Again. All right.
I think I heard Sabrina say mom.
Huh?
What? I thought you were in another room.
No, she didn't say
Did you not?
I heard that.
That was, I thought that was.
I thought that was Serena. I heard mom.
Me too.
I heard it too.
It wasn't.
That was not a real person.
Annenberg. It's either called Annenberg or Annenberg Mansion, and it is in historic Manassas, of Manassas, Virginia.
Short people will be like.
Yeah, the short people will be fine. Okay. So welcome everybody to the USS North Carolina. This is the Wildwood Sanatorium. And it looks like we've got really good Wi-Fi for this. This is where we're starting the investigation tonight. There's my partner in crime, Phil Rossi. Coming at you.
I would like the cat balls. Someone needs some cat balls.
What was that? What was that? Yeah, I thought it was something on the floor, but it's not.
Someone needs some cat balls.
All right, hold on. Hold the phone, everyone. I'm gonna isolate this section. Isolate this section. Okay.
Is that still going off in there, Tina?
I'm going to hand you the cat balls, if that's cool.
I would like the cat balls.
Feeling like something you need to go on the bed.
Someone needs some cat balls.
It's right there. I'm now slowing it down to 175. I'm hearing turn around. Does anyone else hear that? Turn around?
Is that still going off in there, Tina?
I'm going to hand you the cat balls, if that's cool.
I would like the cat balls.
Feeling like something you need to go on the bed.
Someone needs some cat balls. You have 3 cat balls. You mean the big one?
try to 1, 2, and then I will put this one on the bottom. And
So I
this
see you're
one
having a lot of fun.
on the top. And then
Thor, has anyone ever called you a Bond villain in a previous life? Because, man, I swear to God, it just sounds like saying, it seems you have the upper hand in the cards, Mr. Bond.
I mean, I never said I wasn't.
I wish I knew how to quit you, Thor. I wish I knew how to quit you. Oh, my God.
Which is a 3/3, and Valgava, which is
6/6.
a 6/6.
Where's the beef? It's on Mike's battlefield. Where it is.
Huh?
It is a 6/6 on Mike's battlefield. You know what, Mike? I don't believe you'll sacrifice your Valgava. I don't believe you'll do it.
Do it for the vine. You ain't gonna do it.
I don't believe you're gonna do it. I'm gonna send Yuma.
Go ahead and block. You won't.
You won't do
Have
it.
you lost life yet in your turn?
No.
You're about to.
Is my entire hand counter? Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
This is a game
All right,
for the ages. I'm gonna save
This is
this
a
puppy.
game. This is
This
a game.
is a game, chat.
All right, we untap the land. We untap the land. We're both at 1.
I don't hear no bell. I don't hear no bell, Nick. I don't hear no bell. All right, this is it. Yep. Oh my God, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? What is this, chat? No! No! I want to go back to the feel goods. I want to go back to the feel goods with this game. No! No! Oh,
we already got the candle blowout.
And you'll know when it's speaking to you through the parabolic microphone.
Yeah.
I also put a microphone in the kitchen.
Ho! 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 Got it!
Got it!
Got it! Got it!
Like I said,
Got it!
You'll know.
Got it!
Yep.
Got it! First off, tired. Congratulations on your graduation. I do not know if it's college
or high school, but I'm going to assume it's enough to celebrate, and that is a good thing. So congratulations. Manspiel, always a pleasure to have you in here. Yeah, high school. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're off to you're one step closer to real life, and all I can say is I'm sorry about that. But if you want to avoid some of that real life stuff, let's take a look at some of the afterlife stuff here on this channel. How you doing, everybody? My name is T. How's that for a segue? My name is T. You can call me T Monster or Twitch Dad. Again, that is nothing to shirk off. That is a big deal. Graduating high school. Cheers. And I hope everybody's having a better Thursday than I am. As you can tell by the fact that I said, yeah, I'll be live at 9, and it is now 1 o'clock, and I just went live, and it's going to be a very super short stream because you're heading to a trade in July. Do you mind saying which trade, Tired? Because that's a smart move. That is a smart move. The trickiest thing about trade, about any kind of trade that you go into, at least from what I've seen, is that it's great when you're young. When you get older, it's a little tougher, but just hang in there. And automotive and diesel, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good luck. You're going to be in demand. Now, I don't know how much of your automotive and diesel is going to be included electric vehicles, but if you can get a side hustle with electric vehicles, good on you, because that's what I drive. I'm an EV guy, and I love my EV. I love my glorified golf cart, as some people call them. So there's that. But no, that's great. That's great. Trade schools. So this house has taught us a lot about trade and trade schools in a nutshell. Oh, nice. It has a little, well, look, if you have any questions, Tired, feel free to ask me. I have been driving EVs since 2012. I was an early adopter. And the only reason I got an electric vehicle was, one, I wanted to see what it would be like. And two, my then day job, I know. My then day job had, and still has, the largest charging station, I believe, in the United States. And it was in West Virginia. Not in the United States, I'm sorry, in the East Coast of the United States, the East Coast. And it's basically a 12 or 24 lane charging station. It is solar powered. So it costs nothing to run it. It's just solar. So solar powered charges the charging station charges the cars. I go in there and hey, look at that. Beast of Prey dropping some bits for our first time in chat. Thank you very much for that, Prey. I appreciate that. And thank you for the bits as well. That's great. Congrats to graduating young scholar tradesperson. Yeah. And but this place was in West Virginia, and I was so taken by that. I said, you know what, Pip? Let's try a car. Let's try an electric car. Let's lease it. And it was a Nissan Leaf, and I loved it. I freaking loved it. When the other car went, we got a Volt because we needed to have something with range extension. And then just recently we graduated from a Volt to a fully electric Ioniq, and that's from Hyundai. And the Ioniq is amazing. It's just great. We love it. Beast of Prey, thank you very much for that bit, and for cheering the bits, and for the first time in chat, and for congratulating Tired. We're very proud of the next gen coming up. Next gens, not D-gens. Awesome sauce. Well done, guys. Well done. So yeah, it's been a short stream because I woke up getting ready to stream, and I was in a whole new degree of misery. My stomach was not having it. It just in fact, I just took some ibuprofen because I've now got a headache. And that was right before I went live. And one of the reasons why I have to keep this short is because I have to. Oh, okay. Let's see. Somebody wants to interview me for their podcast. Feel free to drop me a message, a direct message here in Instagram. Or email me wish I could type. So somebody wants to interview me for their podcast. Sure. Heck, I'm game for being interviewed on a podcast. It's interesting, Mansfield. I think it'll be about ghost hunting. I think it'll be about ghost hunting because, now granted, they pinged me on, of all things, a picture of my breakfast yesterday, which was the squared biscuit breakfast. So maybe it's about my breakfast. I don't know, but I think it's about my journey to becoming a ghost hunter. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. At this stage of the game, I doubt if anybody's going to be interviewing me about magic unless I win a title or I do something really uber amazing in magic. And right now, I am simply just working on trying to make the most out of my games and out of my content. And I'm also working very hard to see if I can get into that grant program that they had or they have for MagicCon Atlanta. If we get that, well, that means I'm going on a road trip. But we haven't crossed that bridge yet, so I don't know. Oh man. But yeah, I just had a really rough day. A particularly rough morning. And then I shot this morning what's going to be a new reel. It is the Ghost Hunter Apex Challenge. We did the Apex Challenge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's that scene in Apex where Tarragon Egerton it tells Charlize Theron, you got until the end of this song. Get as far from Wayne as you can. And yeah, me and Pip shot that. I gave her the idea last week. Actually, I gave her the idea last week. People are still doing the Apex Challenge, and I gave Pip the idea last week, and we finally got a chance to shoot it. So we shot it today. Bracket 2 game that lasted 33 minutes. How did you do in that time? Did you do okay in that time? I hope you did. I hope you did well in that time. And I heard the cat. So cat's behind me. So I gotta throw some treats out towards the cats. Let me do that real quick, and then we will jump in. Well, actually, I don't know if we are gonna jump in because I gotta check with Spence to see if Spence wants to still do a podcast or not. Which is going to be my tarot lesson, but I got to find out. So we have a lot of stuff on the plate right now. Yeah, I know. So much to do. I know, fine. I have to do it now. Gotta hop up there. You're a strong boy. You can do it. That's up. So yeah, a lot of things going on today. I wanted to do a little bit. I wanted to do a little bit of work on the on what was happening over at the return trip to the Rocking Cradle House, but I got a ping from my boss over at Ghost Stop saying, "Hey T, can you come in early so we can talk about some dates and rehearsal times for the thing, the tour, and I was like, oh, yeah, I can do that. So we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna be doing that today as well. And so to do that, I got to leave early, place an order that I can pick up to get something to eat. It's just it was bad enough that I got my Thursday off to a really rough start, and now I feel like I'm scrambling. But this is the kind of there we go. All right. And there's also some things that I still haven't gotten done that I need to get done. But I did get last night. I did get my 2 episodes of Widow's Bay. Pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased that I got in my two Widow's Bay shots. All right, so let me jump over to. Let's see. Hey there. How are we feeling today? And I'm checking on Spence because Spence was also down with a cold. So it's either going to be a tarot lesson and a quick episode of Outrageous Fortunes, or it's going to be just some quick little things that I wanted to check out and review for the Rocking Cradle House. And then right now I'm also waiting on. I'm going to have to wait to sit down with Phil and find out when I can shoot some stuff with him. Because we got to shoot some stuff over the weekend, footage-wise, that we can use for the episodes. Everything seems to be, right now, in a weird flux. Because I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And, yeah. Welcome to the life of a streamer. Welcome to the life of a streamer. Not always bright lights, camera in action, all that good stuff. Sometimes it's just trying to. And right now, I also need to touch base with my wife, because while she is putting together all this stuff, all this footage that we shot, the AC is not doing what we paid for it to do. It is not conditioning the air. In fact, it feels like it is blowing hot air. It has been blowing hot air for some time. And the bigger problem is that I have a vent in here, and it is doing bupkis. There's nothing coming out of this vent. Nothing. Now, granted, I don't know what they can do to increase the air pressure in this vent, but when our thermostats are not working, that is not a good sign for the summer ahead. Just saying. Yeah, it's actually getting warmer upstairs. So that's not good. That's not good. So I'm just taking a deep breath and I'm just dealing with it. Might start a car business, stream it on Twitch, but that's just an idea. Well, why not? Now, granted, what would be the car business? Would the car business be selling cars, or would the car business be working on engines? Because working on engines could potentially be something that could get a lot of traffic tired. I mean, it'd be interesting. It would be interesting to me to find out the difference between the modern car engine and an older car engine, because what I have heard in my limited interactions with people that deal with mechanical issues, they basically say most car engines now are like computers. Could be engines in the educational aspect. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because if you were to put something in front of me and say, "What is this?" I couldn't tell you. I will be the first one to tell you. I red flagged that in high school. Man, there was during driver's ed, we had a test where we had to identify all the parts. Let's just say I did not do well. I did not do well at all. And I make no bones about it. I could have done better. I could have studied. I could have done better. But at least I passed driver's ed. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning my way around a car, and I'm still trying to do my best to be the best driver I can be. That type of stuff never leaves you. Some classes continue on even into your 50 and up years. All right, you're gonna have to give me all in one moment. I have to give a quick phone call to my AC people to find out if we all good. Hold on one sec.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did someone just? Did you just whisper?
Were you scared? With this long grass here? When you faced against the Confederate Army? Or when you faced against the Union Army?
Only 1.
1 a.m.
Almost 1. Hasn't felt like 6.5 hours.
No, it has not. It has not.
No, I know.
Heard that too, babe.
Yeah. Hello?
We're just going to introduce ourselves, and then we are going to sit in silence to give you a chance to introduce yourself. My name is T.
My name is Pip.
My name is Val.
Hi, I'm John Walker to my friends, and hopefully we can count you as those.
Well, you just got a yes from here, or at least you got the candle lit here.
Oh, well,
So
nice to meet you.
I think that's a good sign.
Yes. Yep.
Did you all hear that?
I did hear that.
That was, yeah.
It sounded like a,
It sounded like, well, I thought it sounded like movement over there.
No, I heard a voice.
I heard a voice, like a, is that you, Mary?
Okay, did you all just hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you all hear that?
Yes.
We're not any type of organization. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. You can talk to us. We're here friendly and respectful. We're not an organization in any way. Yeah,
Exactly.
we're very friendly and we come with full respect. Are you scared? Nervous maybe? A lot of people, huh? Yeah.
So I tell you what. Yeah? If you're good with us going back to the mess hall and having somebody else try to talk to you.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay, well then, all right, calm down. In the words of Ted, calm down. But let us grab our gear, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna go. No, we're not going. We're just moving to a different spot to talk to you. Is that okay? If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. All right. The red. All right. So you're in the last chapter review. Then we're ready to talk tower. Okay, cool. Then I will set up. I will then be setting up the tarot cam because I have been itching to work in these. Been itching to work in this this new deck. All right, and yeah, so I needed to call my my air conditioning people because I had a vent specifically put in this room. This room was originally the baby's room. I have converted it into a streaming studio. So we got that going for us, which is nice, which is very, very nice.
Can I get a hell yeah?
So I got that going for me, which is nice. But the downside is that this vent that they put in hasn't really been pumping out the AC like I've wanted it to. It still gets very, very very warm in this office, and I'm trying to manage that. I'm trying very hard to manage that. All right, so before Spence gets here, let's switch over to the tarot with Spence card so I can get this thing working. Oh, you know what? The thing to know about cameras here. They work better. The webcams work better when you actually plug them in. That's a pro tip. That's a pro tip right there. Welcome to Learn How to Stream with the T-Monster. I hope everyone is having a delightful day.
I suggest you let that one marinate.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I feel like I need to rename this too. I need to put this on loop. Oh no, I do have this on the other. This is great hold music, I think. When I'm doing stuff like this. All right, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. All right. Oh. Come on. Oh, and if anybody's curious as to where I got this music from, I actually got this music from, there was a program, an application, if you will, and that application was called, I think it was called iDVD, or DVD Studio Pro from Mac. And this was one of the music choices you could make. It's just ridiculous, but I love it. I love it so. Perfect intermission music, if you will. All right. So as soon as Spence is ready, we'll be able to do an Outrageous Fortunes. It's going to be a very short stream because, like I said, been called in to Ghost Up / Mythic Hall early, so that I can talk about the tour that I'm going to be doing with them this summer and probably into the fall as well. So for anybody that missed it, I was officially hired by Ghost Stop a few weeks ago, and I am not just a store associate. The reason they hired me was they wanted me to be a tour guide for their Lynchburg ghost tours, and this is something they'll be doing in downtown during the summer and then during the fall. Their last few being offered in October before it gets too cold. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. No problemo. I'll go on ahead and get some of the other stuff set up. Like, I'll get our things set up over here. Just remember, everybody, ads are starting in about 50 seconds, so heads up on that. And yeah. I was planning to really jump in with the some of the new footage that I shouldn't say it's new footage, but it's footage that I thought was done, but it wasn't done, but I didn't know I had it, but now I have it, and now we just got to go through it and take care of it. Today's stream is a little foobarred. It's also super compact. But I'm glad you're here, and thank you all for coming in to hang out. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we go to Stream Manager, and from Stream Manager we go to Stream Together. But when we get back from ads, I'll bring everybody up to speed on what I'm talking about with the Ghost Tour and things like that. Let's see, I'm going to start sharing the chat. And now we invite guests. Today is Spence, so I send the invite. And the invite has been sent. Yeah. And we should be good to go. All right. I hope everyone is having, like I said, I hope everybody's having a better day. My day has just been, it's a thing. It's a thing when I've noticed that the older I get, I planned out my days and my schedules and my to-dos and all this stuff. And then if I even get slightly ill, or if I give myself an extra bit in the morning or something like that, man, I am somehow don't drink. And lucky I could see you doing that, and I know that was not done as a joke. I don't drink, or you'll miss this stream. I mean, both apply because these are going to be short streams, but yeah, both do apply. So there you have it. So I guess now I guess that I do the thing. I do the thing, and I start shuffling this deck. And I should give it as much of a shuffle as I can, because this is a brand new deck. This is a brand new deck. So yeah. Now I was gonna laugh if that was the okay. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh, I just realized something about this deck as well. I realized that the design, unlike the design for the other deck that I've been using, which is the ethereal deck. This deck, if I reverse any of these cards, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell. Do I have a lucky deck yet? Well, this is only my second tarot deck. Well, second tarot deck that I've wanted to use, I should say. The first one I bought on impulse, and I think I was just trying to, be that, fun individual on the trip, as it were. And I have it.
Hello, T.
Hey, how you doing, Spence?
I sound amazing, don't I?
You sound a little stuffy. To be fair. But how do you feel? I mean, are you
I feel a
functioning?
million times better than I did.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Having a couple of days off to just sleep it off really was very, very helpful.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So.
Well, I am starting the shuffling process of the brand new deck that we will be working with today.
Branded new Crooked Moon.
Yeah, but I just discovered a flaw in it. I just discovered my first flaw in it. And the first flaw, the flaw is that I've noticed that if I have reversed cards on here, I'll know by the design on the seal, if you will. That's on the back of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
You can
okay.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use that deck, I'm gonna use my mystical manga deck.
Okay.
And we'll both use new-ish decks or
All
new
right.
decks.
Fair enough.
I've already put stickers on the mystical manga deck, so there will be no accidental boobies.
No, there's always room for accidental boobies. You know that with me. Come on. I love me some accidental boobies.
I want to get banned.
Some of the stuff that Twitch has let slip, I'm like really Twitch. But I can also understand it because it's coming out of the South Pacific area.
If it was a part of a video game, then Twitch is usually okay.
Nah, this is not.
This is not.
No, this was not. But I understand where you're coming from. Okay, so then I'm going to go on ahead and switch over to Tarot with Spence, or as I like to call it, Outrageous Fortunes.
That's what I've been calling it. I gotta sort these cards.
So yeah, breaking in the new Crooked Moon set. Very excited about this. Oh, you have not activated your camera yet, or?
I am not activating my camera.
Oh, okay.
I'm not activating my camera. The reason being is that part of me getting sick means that my face is now covered in lesions. And I really don't want to show that to the world.
No, I understand. So not even a desk cam, correct?
Well, hang on. I can do that. For you.
Okay.
We will start this, and we will do this, and we will show my camera. Nope, not that camera.
But I will say, Lucky, I will say this. I do have the deck that I've been using and that people have seen me use has been a very responsive deck, to say the least. I think that the deck that I've been using has been insanely responsive to like all the stuff that I've done and or the stuff that I've been asking it or not even asking, not consciously asking it. All right, look.
It's been resonating with you.
Yes, there's the word I was looking for. Yes, it's been resonating with me. Oh, these are neat. These are neat. These are really neat.
Yeah. Yours or mine?
Yes. Yours are very cool. No, yours are very, very cool. I really like them. Don't know if you saw it, but I can put it up on the screen so you can see it. The guidebook for this looks like this. And,
oh, how cool.
I mean, it is hard. It is a mini hardbound book. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Mm-hmm. So now I gotta just see if I can straighten out my camera though. Let's see. That's gonna give me a delay. So let me move that over here. Window management. It's a thing. All right.
Mm-hmm. As for me, my lucky... Oh, why is this shared chat not working? Join shared chat.
Oh, there it is. That's why it's not working, because you didn't join the shared chat. It's a weird step they make you do with that. I don't quite understand.
It really is. It really is. As for me, my go-to deck is the Crow Tarot because it is very responsive and like T said, it resonates with me.
Right.
But you know, there are some decks that do and some decks that don't. I also have my digital tarot deck that I use on my phone, which has always been very accurate as well.
So we're gonna find out if this brand new Crooked Moon tarot deck that I've been coveting for quite some time, we'll see if it really does resonate with me or not. But it actually is a nice lead-in to the tangent or subject of discussion that I have for Spence on this Thursday.
Got it.
Just gonna see if I can give it another few more shuffles just to make sure everything is shuffleified as much as possible. Apart from the cold, are you still doing okay though? I mean, everything good?
I mean, just a lot going on. Right now I've got somebody working on my backyard, taking down the shed that that started collapsing over the winter.
Oh geez.
Yeah. So if he knocks on the door, I may have to step away for a minute.
That's fine.
Yeah. The other than that, I'm a little bit stressed because I've got a big event this weekend and then another event next weekend, and so I'm just like worried about having enough energy to do all of it and also update my my charms because I've got to make some new ones.
Understood. Okay. Now before we jump into this, feel free to chat with everybody, Spence, because I have to look at something that Pip and I are putting together, and I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Hold on one sec.
Yay! Sounds good. Well, hello, chat. How's everybody doing? I hope you all are having a great day. So while T is gone, I will tell you about how this all came about, because we usually give a quick recap of how... Oh, don't tell me he's knocking on the door already. We usually give a quick recap as to how we started all of this. Yeah, he might be knocking at my door, so I have to step away as well. Sorry. never mind. Anyway, let me get my headphones back on. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know if T is chuckling at me and my nonsense or not. Anyway, so the way that this started from my perspective is that around New Year's, I knew that I needed some changes, so I pulled out my tarot cards and I assigned different things to different suits of the tarot, and I said, hey, what should I be pursuing this year to meet my goals? And I remember that, like, I assigned tarot to the major arcana because it's a very spiritual practice for me. And then education, continuing with my audiobook stuff, my crocheting,
all the things.
There were a couple of things, and all three of the cards that I pulled were all high arcana cards, being like, Bish, you need to be doing the tarot. We didn't give you this gift for no reason.
Oh, and you're talking about our origin story, as it were, how we got here, doing this.
Correct.
Got it.
So, not even a day later, T messages me.
Oh, that's funny.
Says, hey,
I didn't realize that it was a day after all this.
I told you it was a day later.
Wow. Okay. That must have freaked you out.
I think you were just really excited. It didn't freak me out. It was just kind of one of those, okay, universe, I see you.
Yeah, okay.
I try not to let too many things surprise me when it comes to coincidences. Now, people can still, jump scare me and whatever, and I hate it.
Right.
But I'll deal with it. Fun fact, don't jump scare me. That's one way for me to not like you.
Fair. Okay, so.
But yeah, so T reaching out was just like too coincidental. You know what I mean? And so we did a couple of lessons, and I'm like, you know what? This would be a really good podcast.
It'd be a fun podcast.
She's like, I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the bandwidth to do anything. I said, I'll do it. I do audio for a living. I'll do it. And then I can mix two of the things that I do at the same time. And so I'm slowly but surely getting all the episodes. I will be it's going to be a wicked rough edit. I'm not going to lie.
I'm sure, but that's okay.
We're going to leave a lot of the bloopers in because I feel like it's way more natural that way.
Yeah. And it's indicative to us. And I like taking serious topics. Case in point, what Pip and I just did. And just making, just bring a little bit of levity to it because I think it's necessary. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I have shuffled this deck as far as I can tell. As much as possible. I think. All right, I'll give it one more little.
Did I mess this up?
So anyway, so what Pip and I have been working on this morning, or rather this afternoon, because I woke up not feeling great. I don't know what was going on, but my stomach was just really off. But anyway, so I don't know if you're familiar with the Apex Challenge, Spence, or if you've heard about it.
Nope.
So this is apparently what people are making reels now. Many different people are making reels about this, but it's the so earlier this year, Charlize Theron and Tarragon Egerton have made a chase movie called Apex, and it's about a climber.
Did you call him Tarragon?
Sorry. How is it?
Did you call him Tarragon?
Probably, yeah. Is it Taron?
That's a spice.
I know it's a spice. I always mispronounce his name. Tarragon, the insanely talented British actor. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, is it Taron or Tarragon?
I don't know. Just that tickled me.
All right. Well, anyway, so that actor. So there's a scene in the movie where the chase begins. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, Taron says to Charlize, he says, you have until the end of the song. Because 5. Oh, he's playing. He's a British man playing an Australian too, which is even wilder. And he does a pretty decent Australian accent, but he goes, "This is what
Okay.
I could do. Got to get as far away from me as you possibly can before the end of this song." And then it's this earworm from the Chemical Brothers called Go.
Mm-hmm.
And while he plays that, he starts doing this very weird dance to psych himself up.
Okay.
And people have been doing different things, they're calling it the Apex Challenge, where they lip sync to that scene, and they lip sync to the scene, and they mimic the dance, right? So I last week I got back from Mythic Hall, and I said, okay, here's the idea I have. And we are calling it the Ghost Hunter Apex Challenge, and we've done it with a Ghost Hunter theme to it, and it's ridiculous and it's stupid. And Pip just showed me the final cut, and it's brilliant. And it's
well, that's because Pip is brilliant.
Yes, it really is fun. Shot completely in our house. I'm playing both the Ghost and the Ghost Hunter, and yeah. Now, I will say it did not start the way I thought it would start, but the way I look at it is, well, Pip had enough footage she could play with it and do whatever she wanted. And I wanted this to be Pip's thing anyway, because Pip is more of the tickety talker than I am. So I thought, okay, this will be Pip's, because the thing that I was really focused on this past week was I did a review of Widow's Bay, which it feels like
Yes.
It feels like everybody now is just losing their minds over this show. And I'm like, well, step up. I've been here since April, and but it is neat to see that people are now just discovering this show and absolutely just loving it as much as I am. So anyway, yeah, it's been an interesting week, to say the least. And yeah, I think I'm anxious to see what this deck is going to. It shuffles very nicely. I will say that it shuffles very nicely. All right, and I'm going to.
So one of the things I'm liking about this deck, as I'm sorting it,
the anime deck, yes,
is that the different suits all have a through line color.
Oh,
like they've got a through line palette, and they're all connected to the element associated with that suit.
Okay, that's clever.
So there's a lot of
clever.
reds in the wands because it's a fire element.
Right.
The swords is very air coated. The cups is water, and ace is earth. So I'm really liking that visually to start off with.
So I will say the one thing that is different about this particular deck that I noticed straight off the bat, and I can't remember if you were...
Oh, do you want me to start the podcast now to talk about it?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
I'll have to
put my marker in.
Yeah, and let me turn off the bed music so that we can do our intro properly. I believe you are leading us in, but if you want me to lead us in because of your voice, I'll totally understand.
No, I may riff a little bit though.
You riff away. You know how to riff. All right, I have paused the bed music, and I'm ready to go when you are.
Count us in.
All right, we're going live in 3, 2.
Welcome to Outrageous Fortunes. I am Spence, or Resonant Moon.
And I'm T, or the T Monster, or Twitch Dad. And this is the show where we record live on Twitch and YouTube, where I, that's the T Monster, am learning the ways of tarot with guidance from Spence, a 20-year veteran of tarot.
Yes, of tarot. I was only in the military for a short amount of time.
Well, that too, yeah.
During our time together, we turn the cards, read the definitions, and see what patterns reveal themselves. I messed it up.
Well, take 2 then. Take 2 on that line. You should be fine.
Spence be like, I like more than cards.
Yeah.
That's right. I like you. I like all of your beautiful faces.
There we go.
So much so that I'm going to deepen my voice just to give you all some ear candy. All right, let's do this again.
We're going to do it from the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Take it on in 3, 2.
Welcome to Outrageous Fortunes. I'm Spence, or Resident Moon.
And I'm T, or the T Monster, or Twitch Dad. And this is the show that we record live on Twitch and YouTube, where I, that's the T Monster, am learning the ways of tarot with guidance from Spence, a 20-year veteran tarot reader.
And during our time together, we turn the cards, read the definitions, and see what patterns reveal themselves. We might even go down a tangent or two along the way, like how my voice sounds like I've been a lounge singer for 20 years.
Blue moon, I saw you standing alone. So grab your deck and an adult beverage of your choice.
I have water. Let's be real. I just have water.
As do I. Stay hydrated this summer.
Gotta hydrate during these summer months. This is when we're recording it. But let's take a deep breath.
Oh,
and let's... Oh, God.
I'm touching myself
tonight.
Turn
our attention to the goddamn cards.
How's that for an intro, everybody? We're in a particularly jovial mood because it's been a week, to say the least. It has been a week. It's been a week. But I believe
I'm so glad to be here with you.
As am I. And I believe this deck has been shuffled as much as possible.
So
much like
one of the things that I tell myself when I'm shuffling is to try to shuffle it at least 9 times, because then I know that it's fully shuffled.
Yeah. Okay. That works. I'm pretty sure that was as 9 times as I could probably get. And right. I am breaking in, as you all might notice on the video. You might notice that this is not the usual deck that I show off. And I just
neither of us are.
We're trying out new decks. And actually the tangent that I have planned to throw Spence's way at the end of the read is going to be related a bit to breaking in a new deck. And this deck, the deck that you're seeing me play around with today, is the tarot deck from the Crooked Moon. And for those of you that do not know, the Crooked Moon is, it is a module. It is, I don't know if you'd call it a module or just a different world. I'm not sure what you would call it. It's a new setting for D&D. You basically take the basic D&D rules and you apply them to the Crooked Moon, which instead of it being necessarily high fantasy Tolkien-esque, this is more Sinners. This is more Southern Gothic. This is, some of the races you can play in the Crooked Moon are a scarecrow. The barbarian that I played was part of a discipline called the Way of the Experiment, and I had tubes coming in and out of my arms, and I had a big chest pump, and there were chemicals flowing through my body that was giving me the abnormal strength that barbarians are known for. So that's just some of the they're you can be a gargoyle in this world. You can be all kinds of you can be a doll. You can be a doll. You can be an actual
I just want to be a crow. I just want to be a crow.
Yeah, crows do play in this very very prominently in the entire adventure of the Crooked Moon. And this is put out by Advantris. And following in that Southern Gothic way, they commissioned a tarot deck, an official tarot deck for Crooked Moon. So I have gone on ahead and I finally got a copy of it, and I'm anxiously awaiting what this deck has in store for me. So yeah, that's what we're looking at.
If I could say just 2 words about my new deck, this deck was gifted to me by my community. It is the Mystical Manga Tarot by Ran, art by Ran, and text by Barbara Moore. I really enjoy how the layout of the book is, and the artwork is not from a specific manga. It's just the art style. And I'm loving the color theming that's going on with the palettes. I think it's very well thought out and well designed.
So one of the things that I wanted to tell you that I noticed straight off the bat that was different between this deck and the Wonderland Shadow Tarot deck that I've been using. So we have swords, cups, and wands. We do not have pentacles. We have coins.
Yes, we have coins here as well.
Okay. And so if I get a coins card, everybody, that is basically the pentacle suit. So I thought that was interesting, and I said, okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
And
coins and pentacles, they do mean the same thing. It's because they're both made of metal, and so that's your earth. That's your earth element when it comes to the cards.
Okay. Good to know. So I'm going to go on ahead and start off with my daily read. And, as I've said before, with my daily read, and you probably saw it when I was originally going to be putting out the 4 cards. I was like, oh, wait, I always start with my daily read. So now here's a question that I have for you. Should I, just to show you the difference between the 2 decks, should I do a daily read, but do a daily read from this deck and my Wonderland deck, or should I not even do that?
I mean, you can, but we did say we wanted this episode to be shorter.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. Then I will leave that. I will leave that aside.
We could do that next episode.
That could be fun. That could be fun in the next episode. Again, ties in with the idea that I have concerning, or the chat I wanted to have afterwards. So my first draw. And I always draw, and I always flip on the horizontal, not the vertical. That way, I make sure that I'm not futzing with what the initial meaning of the card is, and I always try to be consistent in that. And I flip this over, and it's a major arcana, and this is the artwork that you can expect from this particular set. And this is Temperance. And let's see what they have to say about Temperance. Now, really nice. Just to give you an idea how this was what I paid for the Crooked Moon deck is probably, I could probably gotten 3 of the decks of Shadowland, of Wonderland. But what am I paying for? Not only am I paying for the borderless artwork that you're seeing here, you'll also note that I have for my guidebook a mini hardbound, which is printed,
I love that.
Which is printed in color. So
nice.
You're getting a lot with this deck. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is Temperance, the Weeping Widow. Temperance denotes balance in the face of chaos. In reading it signifies finding harmony amidst the influence of malevolent forces or dark rituals, suggesting the need for patience and equilibrium in the midst of turmoil. She is upright, so Temperance, upright is the pain you've endured makes you want to forget your past, but rebirth can only happen when you learn to let go. It is time to temper your sorrows with future joys and embrace change. Okay.
I'm just going to read the divinatory meaning,
right?
And the advice, because this book does make it a lot longer. But easy grace in the face of intense pressure or difficult circumstances makes this situation seem extraordinary. Choices, actions, thoughts, words all seem touched with alchemy, with everything containing the perfect amounts of truth, compassion, and strength. It is not a case of simply mixing equal parts, but finding the right ratio. Advice: combine the best parts of your reason with your intuition, and you'll discover a magic elixir of perfect grace and ease, no matter how crazy or messed up the situation. Trust your inner voice completely.
Okay. I'm about to head into ads in about 5 seconds. So, if you want to...
Just know that you'll be able to catch all of this on the VOD.
That's true. That is very true. Okay. So it's about embracing change from what I'm gathering. This is about embracing change, which I don't think I've ever had an issue with to the best of my knowledge. Well, provided that change is positive change, but
I think it's also kind of appreciating the way circumstances are working out, because it is a mixture of your experience plus your intuition going into this situation that you're not certain about how it's going to go. There's no agenda.
Right. There is, yeah. Which I can say I'm doing right now because, with the new position that I have at Ghost Stop and part of the reason why this is a short stream today is because I need to go in early because we have to talk about when do we start, I guess rehearsals or shadowing for the tour, that kind of thing. All this stuff is coming up. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that change. I won't be in any way upset if when that change arrives, because I'm like, well, I've been expecting this, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting a chance to do some history deep dives and entertain some people. So that should be a lot of fun. And so yeah, I can see the significance of temperance, particularly today. And that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay.
Nice.
So now we get into the 4-card read. So I'm going to move temperance up here. And the 4-card read goes as follows. And what I like to do is basically put the card face down, but then tell you what the card is going to be. So this card face down is the situation in hand. This is what the cards want to talk about. And as Spence has told me in the past, sometimes you want to talk about one thing and the card's like, no, we need to talk about this instead. So
some decks are super sassy like that, and my Crow Tarot is no exception.
I think my Wonderland deck is very much that way. At least it came out of the box that way. So the second card is obstacle, and this is going to be what I'm going to be stepping up against in light of the present situation. And then we have advice. The advice comes in, so that's going to be, this is the advice, the opportunity that the cards are trying to get across to me, right? And finally, we have the potential outcome. So one of the things I noticed about this deck already that is, I don't know if I can call it a distraction, but the difference between the Wonderland Tarot that I've been using since we started this and the Crooked Moon Tarot, the Crooked Moon Tarot has backings on the cards that when you turn them, when they show up reversed, you can tell that they're reversed. Versus in the Wonderland card, they used a design that I'm not sure what kind of design. I'm sure there's a name for it, but it's one of those designs that when you turn it upside,
it's a mirrored design.
Yeah, you basically turn it upside down and you cannot tell if it is reversed or not. But in this case, I know that I've got.
I'm giving an example in my camera.
That's a great example, by the way. A great example of it. And that's the kind of that mirrored design is on my Shadow Tarot cards, not necessarily on the Crooked Moon cards.
And that might be a design flaw. But it's also branding. Yeah. So, there's not much you can do about that.
Right. And just because a card is reversed. Yes?
Exactly. Exactly.
Just because a card is reversed does not necessarily mean it's bad. It just means it's going to have an opposite reaction or reading compared to its upright. So I know I have at least one upright and 3 reverse. So we'll see how that comes down. So here is right now the present situation. And the present situation. Ooh. Oh,
that looks like the 4 of Wands.
I think it's the 4 of Wands. Let me just double check.
I like this card.
4 of Wands.
I mean, for your card, it looks very spooky, but
yeah. Well, I have a feeling all of it's going to look really. Yeah, 4 of Wands. And I'll read just the upright.
Yeah, your card versus my card. Let's look at the
this ought to be
theming
fun.
real quick.
All right, hang on. I got to move this one out of the way. Yeah, that's very different.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Crooked Moon. welcome to the world of the Crooked Moon. If you want to know what kind of world you're getting into when you play this this from Adventures, here it is. Here lies the Crooked Moon. Four of Wands represents a celebration. Drawing this card suggests a festival or gathering, but with ominous undertones contaminated with secret agendas. Upright.
Theming.
Upright, like a ceremony, wedding ritual, or simply villagers dancing around a bonfire. This card represents celebration, harmony, and community. An event is in your future. Okay, that would be. It's nice about if it's the event that I'm thinking. I would love it to be that event, but we have nothing just yet. What is yours?
Divinatory meaning. This card indicates a formal or organized celebration or party. Something wonderful has happened, and you and your friends or family or colleagues have the chance to really acknowledge all the hard work you put into achieving your goal. This can be anything such as a wedding, a birthday party, a retirement party, or a graduation celebration. It could even be something like celebrating political victory or a gallery opening. The advice: take part in making this event the best it can be, and most of all, enjoy. 4 is like a stability card.
Okay.
For all of them. So it's about creating stability. In the 4 of Wands, it's like a chuppah in a Jewish wedding. So it's always set up like a pergola. It's got like ribbons over it, very much a celebration. Whereas the Swords is about getting stability from taking a rest.
Right.
And Cups is about putting your eyes on a big picture and getting yourself grounded while still looking at the big picture. And Coins is about setting boundaries for yourself. But it's all about stability.
And mine is spooky. Mine is very spooky.
Yours looks like the romance story that I listened to last night.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So now we get up to the obstacle that's in place. And this is... I wonder if that's coins. It might be coins, or if it's swords.
Let me see.
Let me see here. Oh, no, it's swords.
Can you put it up to the camera?
It's swords. It's just in shadow, but it's swords.
And what number?
It is the 9 of Swords reversed.
Hey, that's not bad.
So 9 of Swords reversed. Let's see, 4 coins.
So 9 of Swords is a card you don't want to have upright.
Ah, okay. We'll read that as we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. I just saw, you know my propensity for the 6 of Swords from my other deck. I just found the rendering of the 6 of Swords in the Crooked Moon, and if you take a look at it, if I can get the glare off of it, you see that it has a very almost like the River Styx kind of vibe happening there. Okay, all right. So this is the 9 of Swords reversed. So I will read the opening description of 9 of Swords and then just go straight to reversed. Here we go. The 9 of Swords signifies nightmares and anxiety. When drawn, it suggests being it suggests being plagued by dark visions and fears. Reversed, your nightmares recede, but shadows of worry still linger. Be sure to identify those sources and spread light wherever the darkness lurks. So that's the obstacle.
Yeah, the opposite for this deck says isolation, long-term insomnia, over-reliance on sleep aids. Normally it's like in other decks that I've had, the 9 of Swords reversed is like sorting through your nightmares and going forward.
Okay. So this is basically about this. It almost feels like shadows of doubt. That was what I'm taking from. That's what I'm taking from this definition. Shadows of worry still linger. So that would be the obstacle. Are my shadows of worry, or just
Mhm.
just some you know, some stuff in the background that I'm still preoccupied with. Okay, so what they want to talk about and what might be the obstacle. Okay, shadows of doubt. All right, so now we get to the advice and the opportunity the cards want to talk about. Another swords card.
Mhm.
And this is where my worry comes in, because did I shuffle these cards well enough? This is the Ten of Swords reversed. So
Okay.
let's see how the Ten of Swords.
Now, do you remember what I call this card?
No, I don't. What do you call this card?
It's Dead Jim.
Oh, it's Dead Jim. Right, the Ten of Swords. Okay. The Ten of Swords represents a grim and painful end, showing someone who is beaten and bloodied at the finality of betrayal. Yikes. But reversed, the worst is past, but the recovery from such deep wounds is slow and arduous. There are many knives to dig out when someone has been stabbed in the back.
Yeah. And so the lesson here to be learned is that you can't move forward if you're refusing to let go.
Okay.
The reverse meaning in this book says melodrama, denial, refusing to let go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So the worst is
Let
past.
it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go. All right. And
If we were just in my stream, I'd sing the R-rated version,
Right.
but we're not.
Dang. Dang. All right. So we have an upcoming event. We
Mhm.
have some things that are kind of lingering in the background. Some anxiety, a little bit of
Some
anxiety, some doubt. The advice is to, I guess, to be patient in the healing process.
Mm-hmm.
Be patient and show patience or show grace in the healing process, because the
Mhm.
worst is over, but now we have to heal, and sometimes the healing is just as bad, if not worse, than the punishment itself. Okay, so then we have, and that's the situation, the obstacle, the advice. Now we get to the potential outcome. So we get the potential outcome. Ooh, is that coins? It is my first ever coins card, and it's a 3 of coins reversed.
Oh.
So let's see what that has to say. 3 of coins
Okay.
reversed. The 3 of coins. Now, again, for anybody that's new or has been tracking with me since the early episodes of Outrageous Fortunes, this is the equivalent of Pentacles. But this is the first deck I've gotten that instead of a Pentacles suit, they have a coin suit. So 3 of coins. 3 of coins depicts people working together towards a collective goal, symbolizing collaboration, skill, and common belief. Reversed, there is discord in my teamwork. Some in the group may blame a lack of skill or uneven participation, but unless everyone stops pointing fingers, this will only lead to unfulfilled potential.
Yeah. So, reversed 3 of coins is shoddy work, teamwork, a team not pulling together, not being recognized for contributions, or working on an unworthy project. So, I can give my interpretation, but I'd like you to finish your thought as far as how you think this plays out.
So what I'm seeing is that I may be attending an event. It could be something that we've already scheduled. It could be something that it could be something ongoing. It could be an event that I don't know I'm attending yet. I know what I would like for it to pertain to, but what I want and what this is talking about may be two different things. There is some there's some lingering self-doubt I have. I'm not sure over what, but the obstacle that I'm facing looks like it's my own self-doubt. I have convinced myself that that the self-doubt is ridiculous, and that it is not. I shouldn't be worrying about it, but I'm me, so I'm gonna worry about that. The advice that I'm getting from the cards are saying that, okay, you know what, this is not going to be easy for you, but you've got to allow yourself time to heal. Whatever it is, you know, you're going to be bruised and bloodied at the end of it. But you know what? You just got to make sure you got to give yourself time to heal. I'm like, okay. And then we have this one. The potential outcome is that I'm feeling that whatever collaboration that was supposed to be there or that I thought was there isn't going to be there. And I'm a little disappointed in the outcome. So I have to either look at that and go, how do we make it better, or I have to address the uneven participation from the team that I'm currently working with.
And I think that's where your temperance card is going to come into play. So the pattern that I'm seeing here is like having expectations for a specific event and then having it not pan out the way that you would hoped and getting kind of disappointed instead of being in the moment and rolling with it, which is one of the lessons of the temperance card.
Right.
You know, you're making lemonade out of lemons, is one way to think about it. So, you know, how do you shift your perspective? Because the only thing that you can change is your actions and your perspective.
Right.
So how do you change and shift your perspective to make it still a positive event for you or a learning event for you?
Okay.
So yeah, it's not going to turn out how you hope,
right?
But there's probably going to be some new resilience that you build from it.
There will be a lesson that I will walk away from with it. Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. God, these cards are pretty.
Yeah, they're
so pretty.
The Crooked Moon cards are very nice. I gotta admit, the Crooked Moon cards are very, very nice, and I'm glad I could share this first time reading with you with the.
Yay!
So this was the tangent that I thought would be fun to talk about. Have you ever had a deck that you brought in, but you feel a tingle from another deck that's going, what's this BS? Where there's almost like a little bit of jealousy between one deck and the other deck. Because I got to admit, when I started flipping through the Crooked Moon book and the cards and everything, I was getting a Peter tingle from the Wonderland cards. Because I almost felt like they were going, yeah, okay, you know, it's a nice new shiny, but hey, we were there at the beginning. Don't you forget about us. And I've always wondered if you've ever felt that maybe some cards compete for an attention over another.
So that is something that I am currently honing as one of my skills. It's called psychometry.
Ooh.
That sounds and so psychometry is getting a knowing from an object, or in this case a deck for you.
Right.
We can impose spirit on a lot of different things. And you know, we can impose spirit on jewelry that means a lot to us. We can impose spirit on tarot decks, on plushies. And that's not to say that we trap something, but you know, if we believe hard enough, that can manifest something.
Well, yeah, that's
you actually talked about it a bit when you were doing your haunted house things at the your haunted house investigation at the candy factory. And so we as sentient beings have that ability. And so you're picking up possibly spirit that you have infused into your Wonderland deck from, you know, just your your relationship with it, and or you could be having a bit of a twinge of guilt and feeling like maybe you're cheating on your deck.
It kind of feels that way. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. You got to be polyamorous with your decks.
And maybe that's the issue. Yeah, maybe that's the issue right there. Is that the decks are they're a little jealous. They're a little jealous of the fact that that it's I'm bringing in this this new element of the Crooked Moon, and I guess it's going to take a few more readings before I find out whether or not the Crooked Moon deck is attuning with me or not.
Honestly,
Wonderland
like,
out of the
way that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say the way that I attuned to my Crow Tarot deck was I had it in my bag for months. I didn't touch it. I just had it in my bag and I carried it with me everywhere. And that's it. Huh. And then I started reading with it, and I've only had a couple of readings where people were like, that doesn't make sense to me. But these were also huge skeptics, because talking with other readers that they saw, they also got that doesn't make sense to me. But we all got the same themed reading for this person.
Okay.
Because us readers, especially if we're reading at an expo or something, we'll talk to each other.
Oh, I'm sure
it's not like we flip our noses up at people and be like, no, you do things differently than I do and I don't like it. No, right. I'm good friends with other readers, and it's really cool when we can read and have a similar theme for the same person.
Yeah. I would be very fascinated to see that in motion, where you go to 3 different vendors and you find you get 3 similar reads as you go from one person to the next.
You get variations on a theme. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit like ghost hunting. I mean, you're looking for a connection between you don't necessarily want random reactions to all of your devices. You want to see a common thread. You want to see them corroborating with each other, and it's something that I had a discussion with actually the founder of Ghost Stop. I was saying it's one thing when you get random words coming out of whether it's the Ghost Tube app or whether it's an Ovilus or whether it's a Paratech. But when you have corroboration, like if you're running Ghost Tube and Paratech and you're getting similar words, or you're getting a decent thread of what the words are about, and other devices are going off, and
there's correlation.
Yeah, playing into the idea of it's reacting to you, not just reacting to something at random. Then that is that is always fascinating. That is always fascinating to me, and so I can see I can't imagine the conversations you guys have with. With each other when you get that skeptic that goes to all 3 tables and they go, I'm not buying any of this, and then 3 go, what did you get? Yeah, I go, oh my god, that person needs some therapy, that kind of thing,
or that person's in denial, because usually the skeptics are also like, a lot of people think that we just give good news, and I'm like, I'm sorry. We just saw the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Yeah. Those exist in the deck, and they do come up in readings. And sometimes it's just like you kind of just give the news as gently as possible. And sometimes it's not even for that person; it's for somebody who's close to them. And just be like, hey, be prepared, because this is coming for somebody who's close to you, and they're going to need you to pick up the pieces.
It's one of the things that
I want to do.
It's one of the things that I
for myself.
I feel a little. Whoop! What did you pull?
The moon.
The moon.
The moon pulled the moon.
I am Resident Moon. The
Moon prism power.
pew, 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 pew. I mean, but the other thing is that it's one of the reasons why I'm not. I did have somebody in my chat ask if I was going to ever be giving readings on my stream, and I'm like, probably not. I don't feel that I don't feel that confident with it. It may be a while before I feel confident enough to actually do a reading for somebody else, or more to the point, a complete stranger. And it's already nerve-wracking enough for me to do a reading for myself, because I don't necessarily want to know what the future holds. You know, I mean, I want to be prepared for what the future holds, sure, but I don't necessarily want to know what's coming, because one of the problems with knowing what's coming, you know, knowing the future or what have you, whatever you want to call it, the downside of that is you may prepare for something, but it may not be the thing that you're preparing for, because the future is still, it's in a state of flux. Yeah, it's in a state of flux. So it's a little harder to try and gauge where where this thing will be coming from and how to prepare for it. Now I have a blueprint now for a potential situation that I have to be mindful of. But does that mean that what I prepare for mentally is going to be the thing that happens? No. You might realize it in retrospect. And that's where I think sometimes people get tripped up with tarot, is that, yeah, it's giving you a potential future. It's giving you a potential sneak peek at something that you are currently dealing with. And
one of the things that I tell people, especially if they're nervous about tarot, is that it's my subconscious reaching out to your subconscious, telling you about something that you already know, and you just need somebody outside of yourself to say it.
Yeah. And it's one thing to deliver bad news to yourself. You know, you'd be like, okay, I can mentally. But if I've got a complete stranger on the other side of the table and I'm drawing sword cards, that may be problematic for me to cope with, you know? And
it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And
it's really hard. And sometimes they will cry, and sometimes they'll get mad, and sometimes they'll get up from your table and not pay you. And I'm sitting here like, I can either get mad about it, or I can wish them well and let it go.
Right. Right.
And that's always, you know, that's with any kind of customer service. And I've worked in customer service for a million years, it feels like.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, nobody likes delivering bad news. They really don't. You know, there's a reason why that is a colloquialism. Don't shoot the messenger. You know, because they're not the ones that are bringing on the bad news. They're just delivering it. And sometimes, I will admit, sometimes the cards, I have never asked the cards a direct question so far in the time that I've been doing this. You know, I know that's one of the things that they ask. You know, they go, okay, was there a specific question do you want to have asked? But sometimes, as Spence has told me, sometimes the cards will be like, no, we have to talk about this, not that, but this. And that's why I just go, you know what? I'm just going to sit down. I try to be a blank canvas when I sit behind a pair of cards or a deck of cards, and I start doing a read, because I want the cards to be like, okay, you want me to talk about what I think is pressing. Here's what I think. I just kind of want to, you know, turn my brain off and just say, what do you want me to contend with? And
for sure.
And I think there's pros and cons and pluses and minuses to both approaches. You may try to project an answer onto the cards if you're really preoccupied with this one particular thing, this one particular thing that you want to issue. Yeah. but then you may just say, okay, you know what? If you want to tell me something that I'm ignoring or I need to pay more attention to, let's go on ahead and let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I think delivering bad news on to anybody else other than myself, I think is a heck of a responsibility. It is. It's just it's a heck of a responsibility. But where I'm been curious about with having a second deck of cards now in play is my original deck going to be like, oh well, you know, why don't you ask your Crooked Moon deck, your nice new and shiny Crooked Moon deck? I got a few dings in me, but you know what? I've been there. I have been standing here fighting for you, and I will always fight for you. You know, that kind of thing. Which makes me almost want to name this deck Wilson Fisk. But that being said, I was wondering if you ever had that issue where you felt like you got this brand new deck, you wanted to play around with it, but you had another deck that was going, what did I do? Did I say something to offend you? You know, I mean, what did I do? What did I do to lose your attention? And it's not an issue of losing your attention. It's just an issue of, I guess, maybe going to a doctor for a second opinion. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And have you? And here's another thing: have you ever had two different decks tell you the same thing?
So to that one, yes. I have had two different decks tell me the same thing. And it's really weird.
Yeah.
Because the correspondence, like it'll either be the same card in the same position or a very similar theme. But as far as my cards getting jealous, I don't see them getting jealous, but I do see them getting non-responsive because they're tired and they need a rest.
Well, that's interesting.
And so I've put decks down and tried something else while, being like, okay, I'm getting a whole bunch of gibberish from this, so let me try a different deck. And go from there. And then there'll be other times where certain decks will be like, put me in, coach. I'll tell you which one that is. That is my Mushroom Spirit deck. This one, I very much had a put me in, coach with them last November.
Interesting.
When I came down to the first Festival of Light down where you're at. And the deck was just like, take me with you. So I was like, all right. And I had it out as an option. And I let whoever I'm reading for choose if they want an oracle reading, a tarot reading, or a mixture of both. And they'll usually want one or the other, but sometimes I'll bring it out as an addition. And we talked about this, I don't think it was last episode, but the episode before.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I'm getting clarity or if I want a universal read of the situation, especially with decks like this, where they helpfully give you a keyword on it. Like this Violet Coral says community. So if it will usually go with what the reading's already talking about. So it'll be like a supporting card. So yeah, I don't know if any of that made sense.
No, it does.
My cold nuts are kicking in.
And that's okay. That's okay. More than okay. No, but I think that that answered my question this go round, and I am all good. I'm all good with this episode wrapping up, and I appreciate you.
All right, do you have anything going on that you want to shout out before we end stream?
Do I have anything going on? That's a very good question. Oh, well, I do know that we are going to be returning to the. So we need a few more investigations for this season of Old Spirits. So we are returning to the historic courthouse of Appomattox, this time with Phil and Tina. So we should have a more well-rounded kind of investigation because the first time we went, it was supposed to be the four of us. Phil and Tina couldn't make it at the last minute, so it was just me and Pip. And it was a good investigation, but I would like to have the investigation go live with it being Phil and Tina, and as well as being there. So we're going to be going back to Phil and Tina, going back with Phil and Tina on June 26th, and that's going to be coming up probably sooner than before I know it. As far as anything else happening, not until later in the summer, and that's going to be me sorting out my duties and my things for being a tour guide with Haunted Lynchburg Tours. And that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Sorry, Lynchburg Ghost Tours. That's the name of our group, Lynchburg Ghost Tours. And yeah, you can reach it via Ghost Stop. You can find Lynchburg Ghost Tours through there. Apart from that, it's going to be pretty chill, at least for now. No new announcements, nothing. No new projects. We just got season 5 off the ground, and as always, I will be unless my job situation changes, I will be streaming. Headache and other ailments wise, I will be streaming most of the time 9 to 5 here on Twitch and YouTube occasionally.
And as for me. This will be moot by the time the episode comes out.
Right.
But so this coming weekend, I am doing tarot at the C&O Heritage Festival. I have put in my application for Fridays in the Forge, which is the last Friday of each month, in Clifton Forge to do tarot there. I will be doing the Body, Mind, Spirit Fest, June 5th, 6th, and 7th in Roanoke. And I have officially booked for the Roanoke Valley Holistic Expo, Holisticon, which is in October. It's in mid-October, and then I am booked at the Homestead, which is a resort in Hot Springs, Virginia, for Halloween itself.
Oh, wow.
And
cool.
You can book me for events now. So you can check out my website, resonantmoon.com, to either book a session or to book an event with me.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and take this for you. I will say in closing, that's all for us today. But you can always catch us online for more fun and shenanigans. And we appreciate each and every one of you being here. And until next time, may the cards ever be in your favor.
Bye, everybody. Okay, and I have put the marker. Good job.
That's it. And that's how you make a podcast.
Roger Dodger. That's how we make a podcast.
That's how we make a podcast.
I've almost got enough. But I am going to go into a work and lurk, and then we're going to play some Dragon Age.
All right, then. I will be online. I'm gonna take a quick break and try to figure out what I'll be doing for the rest of the afternoon. I do know that I need to wrap up early because I've got an appointment with my folks over at Ghost Up. But thanks, Spence, for the lesson. Thanks for letting me break in these cards. We'll see how they go for the next week, and of course next week when we get together again for the next lesson. And I will talk to you later then. Okay.
All right. Sounds great.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's go over here. There we go. Yeah, that brief glimpse you saw is that's the going to be the camera time lapse that I have of when Phil and I were asleep to see if I can go ahead and show it to you here. So this is Phil and I. We were spending the night in the Rocking Cradle House, along with our wives. But our wives were downstairs. This was all part of an experiment, and so our wives are downstairs. We're upstairs, and this is the time lapse that I put together. All right. Oh, what? No, it didn't lose anything. Stop it. Premiere, stop being Premiere. I'll make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay. And this is the time lapse I created yesterday. It'll be a lot smoother when the episode airs. But as you can see, this is about 5-6 hours of sleep condensed into 3 minutes, or maybe 3 minutes and 16 seconds. And that's just a little something that's going to be happening. That'll be happening in the episode when it drops in a few weeks. Yeah, in about a week and a half's time. No, 2.5 weeks for this one, because this is part 2. Anyway, this is the stuff I come up with when we are putting together episodes. But I've had a very uneven Thursday, as I've mentioned before. I woke up, I felt a little out of sorts, and that was a bit difficult to manage, and that's why I had such a late start to today's stream. But I appreciate each and everybody being here, so thank you for that. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. But I did have but it was great having Spence on. I'm glad Spence was able to have some time, or rather make some time for us to do this episode. And big shout out to Resonant Moon. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me give a quick shout out to Resonant Moon, if you please, because they are great people, and I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time with this. I'm having a good time with Spence. They are all that in a bag of chips, and they've been very patient with me in teaching me the ways of tarot. Will I ever get the gumption up to do readings for others? Not for a few years. I don't know. I feel very weird about that. I feel very, very weird about doing that, as you heard in our live recording. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to take a quick break, step away for just a moment, put the BRB on, because I want to make sure that I'm just going to do a little quick self-evaluation just to make sure that I'm okay, because if I'd rather not stumble through an hour's worth of streaming. It sucks that I'm struggling through this, because yes, I am a bit. I don't know what it is about today. Today's just been a very odd and unforgiving kind of day. And really for no good reason. I mean, I went to bed last night feeling fine. I went to bed feeling fine, and everything's good. I know that I have a very long day ahead of me. That's the thing, because I have to get there early so I can not only work with the folks for the tours, but then I've got to also grab something to eat and then come back and presumably help set up for tonight's Mythic Hall. Now, and the thing about the Mythic Hall sessions, I don't mind saying, they're getting longer. And I found out that they are not even close to the end of their campaign. The campaign could easily go for another year and a half. So I need to get some interns to come in, or I need to start getting paid, because, man, that's a lot of time to be sitting at a terminal and just monitoring a stream. But you know what? That is part of what we do. All right, just give me a few moments. I'm going to step away for a bit, and when I get back, we will we'll figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the afternoon. All right, BRB.
So, Jack, you you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did someone just? Did you just whisper?
Were you scared? Was this long grass here? When you faced against the Confederate Army? Or when you faced against the Union Army?
Only 1.
1 a.m.
Almost 1. Hasn't felt like 6.5 hours.
No, it has not. It has not.
Now I know.
Heard that too, babe.
Yeah. Hello?
We're just going to introduce ourselves, and then we are going to sit in silence to give you a chance to introduce yourself. My name is T.
My name is Pip.
My name is Val.
Hi, I'm John Walker to my friends, and hopefully we can count you as those.
Well, you just got a yes from here, or at least you got the candle lit here.
Oh, well,
So
nice to meet you.
I think that's a good sign.
Yes. Yep.
Did you all hear that?
I did hear that.
That was, yeah.
It sounded like a,
Sounded like, well, I thought it sounded like movement over there.
No, I heard a voice.
I heard a voice like a, is that you, Mary?
Okay, did you all just hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you all hear that?
Yes.
We're not any type of organization. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. You can talk to us. We're here friendly and respectful. We're not an organization in any way. Yeah,
Exactly.
we're very friendly and we come with full respect. Are you scared? Nervous maybe? A lot of people, huh? Yeah.
So I tell you what. Yeah? If you're good with us going back to the mess hall and having somebody else try to talk to you, all right, cool. Okay, well then, all right, calm down. In the words of Ted, calm down. But let us grab our gear, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna go. No, we're not going. We're just moving to a different spot to talk to you. Is that good? Is that okay? If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
No.
It sounded like no.
What if I asked please? Because you're right. I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
No.
It sounded like no.
What if I asked please? Because you're right. I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
No.
It sounded like no.
What if I asked please? Because you're right. I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
No.
It sounded like no.
What if I asked please? Because you're right. I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
It sounded like no.
What if I asked please? Because you're right. I'm in the South. I should know my manners. shoot my friend. That was a bad choice. These people are shooting at me. I'm going to voice my displeasure. Here. There you go. There you go.
That was very unpleasant.
Hang on a minute, Steve. I'm coming for you.
I wouldn't recommend it. They're all shooting at me. They're all at
Who loves you? Who loves you, buddy?
Okay, all right.
Who loves you? Who loves you? Who loves you? I love you.
My family does.
I love you. I love you too. I love you too. You albino.
Nick probably does.
You albino god. You blind albino god. You know.
Like,
I got
I think
steaming
probably
undies for
Christ
you in the
is my
worst
Lord
way.
Savior. I think
I
probably
do.
do.
I do. I
Like
love you
grandma,
so
I think
much.
oh my God! Shut up.
Chat, we take this act on the road. That's the best bit. Well, I have ascending dots on my PKE meter here, so.
Yeah, that's what I was burning up. What is the?
Still says it's ascending. Oh, Steve!
It's over there. It's done. Let's blast it. Crowd's going out.
Oh,
look at this.
Oh, I found a. Hey, wait, where'd that rift come from? I think we knocked it out of Steve's hands.
No, it was in that room. I saw it. It was like, ah.
Bye, Steve.
Get him in there. Get him in there.
Okay. All right.
Get this rift. Concentrate on the rift.
Pack's about to overheat.
That's fine. Take the rift.
I don't like the way he says that. I don't like the way he says that. Is he sneaking up behind us?
I'm just excited that I found it.
What is my name?
Yeah.
My name is Sabotage Your Backpack is what my name is.
Uh-huh.
My name is Sabotage Your Backpack.
Uh-huh. Right.
You
All right.
All right, my friend.
Okay. Going back in.
Going back in. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna play a little harmonica.
Oh wait, before you go back in, Steve, there was somebody who had a question for you. How are you handling the dark?
Oh, fine.
I mean,
because I'm not having to move around and I don't need to see where I'm going. I'm fine.
There we go.
All right, say goodbye, Steve.
Okay.
Say goodbye, Steve. Goodbye, Steve.
Oh, can I get your light? Thank you.
Let's see if we can talk to Jack again, because last time we were here.
How about a little harmonica?
Yeah, give a little harmonica for Jack.
You can.
You can.
Chords.
I am playing chords.
Chords, yeah.
Keep playing.
Keep playing then, Phil.
That's good.
You don't have to know anything about the movies or the books to be able to get into the show, because it is set thousands of years before any of the books or movies anyway. So it's been really great to just obviously be able to kind of just sit down and watch it and just enjoy it for the lore for what it is. My favorite episode so far actually has been, now actually the pilot was really good, but I actually really enjoyed episode 6, which was the especially the ending there with the creation of a certain volcano that I'm really excited to be able to see more of, and seeing how that kind of develops. Don't tell me, because you've seen episode 7. Anyway. But T, what's been your favorite episode?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. The one in Casa Doom where Durin says to... Oh, you haven't seen that one yet? You haven't? Dude, why are you here?
No, stop it!
I get it. No, hang on.
Safe space!
F that, dude, why are you here? You should be back in your room watching Lord of the Rings of Power right now. So the thing I liked about, first off, when it comes to on-screen bromances, we thought we had the ultimate in the original trilogy, but let's be honest, there's never been a better bromance on television than Elrod and Durin. I mean, when Durin says, what was that?
Oh, they were
right behind us.
us.
So yeah, I mean, when he said, and not just that, what makes them. Hey everyone. So yeah, Myth confirmed my AC is not working properly. My AC is not working properly, and that is a problem because right now it is almost 10 degrees cooler. It is almost 10 degrees cooler downstairs than it is upstairs. So instead of worrying about a raid or anything like that, I think I'm just going to go on ahead and just shut things down and also take a break for myself because I'm still feeling kind of weird. I'm just feeling off, and it sucks. And I have a long night ahead of me because the night ahead of me, I'm managing the stream for Mythic Hall, so I'd like for you all to join me for that. But yeah, right now I think I'm just going to call it, okay? But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. And I will be here tomorrow, and I'll be going live at 11. Going live at 11 tomorrow, 11 a.m. tomorrow, so that I can sleep in a little bit because it is such a long day, even though I'm kind of pushing through the pain right now, as it were. We will be doing some Magic the Gathering Arena. I might even try to put together a new deck in Arena, just to sort of keep those skills sharp, right? Okay, everybody, you all have a great rest of your Thursday. Sorry it was such a disappointing stumble through with today, but there's always tomorrow, right? All right, you all take it easy, and just remember, Twitch Dad loves you. That's honest truth. Take care, everybody. Peace.